and welcome to the Hiredgun podcast with your host, the Hiredgun. So, how y'all doing, y'all? So, a lot of wrestling happened. Not a full blown WWE wrestling that happened over the weekend, but a lot of wrestling happened over the weekend. ROH happened over the weekend when they lost her TV championship that she had. So now she's gonna start losing these belts she got. She had 13. So you know she's gonna start losing the belts that she has now. Like just like she was winning these belts, she's gonna start losing them now, which is okay because like as much as I talk trash about Monet in the past, she's had a real good year. Like a real good year. She deserves to be in the top five, top three women's wrestling this year. I won't put a one, but she's up there. She's in the top three. Definitely in the top three. Maybe one, but like I'm gonna put EO in there in that category. I may have to put Tiffany in there. Um, but she's definitely in that discussion for uh, one to three. Definitely, she's definitely in that discussion. Uh, you know, in it. But now it's time for her to start losing these belts. It's time for her to start losing these belts so she can go chase the belt that she hasn't won yet. The belt that she's lost every time she challenged for it. She's lost to the world title, the female world title. It's time for her to go for that and to win it. So, but first, she gotta have a downfall first. First she gotta have a downfall and come back. Now, I don't know if she's gonna be a heel when this happens. I mean, like, I don't know if they're gonna try to cover her. I don't know if they're gonna try to make her a face first again. Because the first time they did, it didn't work. Like it didn't, right? And then they had to make her a heel, right? All right. So you got that happened, and I mean, always was a good show. And despite the difficulty, the malfunction they had with the commentary and the sound for it, it ended up being a good show. Oh, sorry, guys, sorry. What else was a good show was the TNA show. It happened that Friday too. This is why I say there was a wrestling weekend because Saturday you had NXT, and that was a good show. Now, you know what I am gonna say is a lot of people are gonna complain about how the TNA and NXT invasion is not the same now because it's different wrestlers now. For NXT, it ain't the same top guys now. You know, it's Stats and Lexus King and uh, some other people. All right, so it shifted a little, which okay, I can understand it. Like because now these boys can get pinned, and it looks like WWE didn't want their main guys getting pinned by TNA guys. It does look that way. It does look like so. I can't even protect WWE on that one then, or defend them. Not even protect, like defend them on that situation. All right, like it was cool for NXT to pin TNA guys, right? It was also cool for WWE to pick and choose what guys we're gonna get over. Alright, and what guys we're gonna get pinned by TNA guys. Right? Right? Because that's what happened. Right? Alright, so like spade to spade on that one there. I understand why people will complain. Speaking of people complaining, so Gunther is gonna be John Cena's last match this weekend. Alright? Alright, now people wanna get mad about Gunther being the guy. Alright? And I say why. Like, why get mad about that? Like we always want to say that they need to build stars, right? Alright, but then we want to complain about what stars they want to build, right? Like, or say Gunther doesn't need it. It doesn't matter if Gunther doesn't need it. Like it don't. Like it really doesn't matter that Gunther doesn't need the rub pause from Cena. But you know, but Gunther is the final boss, and they want to make it that way. Once Gunther got two things I'm gonna say about this situation. Once Gunther got put in this tournament, we knew he was gonna win. So don't bitch about it then. Like y'all bitching, and then the WWE or Super is just gonna uh pivot from this. Y'all knew Gunther was gonna win this tournament when they put him in there. Alright? Alright? So now y'all want to bitch about him being in this tournament or him winning. And him being, I mean, y'all even got Cena Daddy talking about it. Alright? Alright? And how he doesn't like the fact that Gunther is going to be the final boss or the final match. But we knew, and this is the other part I'm talking about. Once Gunther beat Goldberg and retired him, right? We was going this route. I wouldn't be surprised if the route we're going next year, when AJ Styles retired, Gunther retires him too. I wouldn't be surprised. And the year after that, I wouldn't be surprised if Gunther does it to Jericho. This is gonna be Gunther's new thing, and he's the final boss. Alright, and you don't have to worry about the final boss having sorry, like Gunther, and you don't have to worry about the Gunther. You don't have to worry about Gunther taking time off, being a part time final boss, right? Right? You don't have to worry about stuff like that now, because Gunther's in the state, right? Right? Because Gunther's gonna be there full time. The only time Gunther has taken time off is when he got hurt. Alright, and he had to get not even hurt. He had to get surgery on his nose. It is the only time he's gotten time off. Other than that, Gunther's been around. Alright, he's made a resume. Alright, for being the guy that his whole goal for 80 to 90% of the time he's been on the main roster, and that's crazy. All right, and people bitch about that. All right, all right, saying he's boring. He's not that guy. He is that guy. He is that guy. In this tournament, the best matches have all been with him. There's no shade on Melo because I love Melo. Melo had a banger this Friday against Dragunov, right? And he got the fans behind him. So things are looking up now. Now he can't be kicking L's, but things are looking up for Carmelo, right? Right. Then like the one match people bitched about that they didn't want to see was uh, him and Solo, and they had a banger, right? He got a banger with Javon Evans, which Javon Evans is probably going to be over. Which in overbeat uh, Ricky Singh Saturday, right? And as soon as they put that stipulation in the match, whoever won was fighting Cody on Saturday. Then next Saturday, coming up at the main event, Ovo was winning because some would feel like that Ricky Saint was gonna win because that's Cody's boy. That's one of his best friends. Nah. The bigger match is Cody versus Over. It is, and that's not a slight or a diss towards Ricky Saint. Ricky Saint's gonna get caught though. Now the only knock I'm gonna say about Ricky Saints is the fact that both his title reigns, when he was North American champion and he was NXT heavyweight champion, was short. Was short runs here. Right? Right? So like he was there, did his time, and not even to get called up. Now whether he go to SmackDown or he go to Raw, he's getting called up soon. Alright? Once they didn't call up Over sooner, when he lost the belt, hey, like you knew Ricky wasn't staying. Now we got the belt back. Now I don't think this is gonna be a long run because I think either either Devon Evans either Evans is gonna beat him or Tony's gonna beat him. D'Angelo. Now I'm on record. Saying this about Tony, the Don, right? I'm on record saying that gimmick wasn't finna work on the main roster, right? Like I'm on record saying that, right? And they get a character change. Now I'm gonna tell you when they decided to do this character change. When Tony beat both his guys from his old group. Right, when he beat Stats and he beat the lawyer guy, when he beat both of them, and Tony became this muscle guy, like this guy, just beast of a guy. All right, then he went on vacation, right? He went away. All right, it's the same thing that happened with Over. But Over didn't have a character change. He just went to go train. Right? But Tony has been gone for like 4 to 3 months. Right? And at the end of this time he got a serious beer game. Right? And in this time he's gotten uh jacked. Enough to get enough to notice that he got muscle now. Enough to notice that he's been in the gym. Now, I say Tony might be the guy to beat him, right? To beat Oba, right? Because Oba's only lost 3 times, right? One to Ricky Singh, which which the way Ricky Shane's talking is like he never beat him, right? Like it's twice that he's had promos, and and he's making you feel like he never beat him, but he has, right? And the only other guy that's beaten over is Tony. Is the Don twice? He beat him for the North American Championship, and he beat him in the rematch. So he beat him twice, right? So one would say he might beat him. I rather I rather Evans beat him. Cause it's time, it's time, like it's time because he's working his ass off everywhere. He's everywhere now. All right, and I think they noticed what they had with him when he went to wrestle in TNA against the X Division champion. I can't remember his name right now. All right, and they didn't want him to get pinned. Which let me say something about TNA right quick. I think they dropped the ball on these short term deals because they did these short term deals to avoid. I mean, not avoid, but wait until they got a TV deal. Which they got. They got a TV deal with AMC, right? Right. Now they want to talk to these people that their contracts are running out. All right, and some of them, I get it. All right, but some of them ain't staying. All right, and you can tell who WWE got their eye on. Like you can tell who they got their eye on because they let them on TV, on their TV. Mike Santana, the X Division champion, because he was just on the pay per view, right? And that's the first time WWE's letting anybody who wasn't affiliated with WWE at one point or another be on their television. It's telling you something. All right, and they actually let them pin somebody too. I mean, Jordan Grace is another one. All right, but they actually let him pin somebody uh, in that match, the Iron Survivor. All right, I get into that this week. So I gotta push this. I gotta push this new podcast. I gotta push it more than one day out of the week. So I'll be back on here like at least two more times out of the week. You know. Um but but you can tell who they want there. But let me go back to Oberfield before I leave. And now let me go back to uh Gunther. We shouldn't bitch about this. Right? Because you can't bitch about who they want to push, right? You can't bitch about who they want to push, uh, and then bitch about then that making stars then, right? Right? They can't be a thing. Like they can't be the focus here. They can't be be all because of the fact that y'all want somebody different, and then they give you somebody different, and you still bitch, and you still complain, right? And you still make it about uh, uh make it about oh not this guy, you know, because when Gunther won, y'all still complain. So I'm just saying that. But I'm gonna end the show because obviously, the next time I'm on here, the focus would be better because I'll probably go back to my old camera. gonna end the show with that, make sure you got like, subscribe, share. Make sure you gotta watch wrestling. Make sure you gotta watch E-Fest. You know, even though this is not about E-Fest no more, and this is about wrestling. Uh, still watch. Still watch. Um, this is Hiredgun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.